Hey, this is Magnar and welcome back to Magnar Plays Magnar Mod. In the last episodes we'd taken care of the Insurbes and the Liguria, and now we've attacked the Venetii. These are the Venetii in northern Italy, not to be mistaken with the Venetii of northwestern Gaul, which aren't actually in the game, but we will look to probably rename an existing Gallic faction as Venetii. Because they were a significant tribe in Gaul. And now we're attacking Patavium. We're outnumbered about 2 to 1, but we have missile units, and I don't think the enemy has many missile units, so to take advantage of that, going to go for a dry day. So yeah, the enemy has about, the Venetii have about 6,000 men in total. They have a full stack. Another minor stack, and of course the garrison units. So they outnumber us about 2 to 1. So now I've got to think about how I want to try and take them on. I don't want to spread my men out too thinly, but enough to kind of break up the enemy force. I don't think they'll all be just hanging out in the cap zone here. I think they'll be in the actual city. If they are, I think coming in through here, I can get 1, 2, 3 flanks quite easily. Or here, 1, 2, 3. I'll stick to the left. I'm going to keep most of the army on the left. I'll probably send a couple units to the back just to distract them, but not really to do much more than that. Maybe even cavalry units so I can swing them back around. I'll send all the cavalry to the back with with the Socii maybe. The Socii can be the distracting force in the rear. With the cavalry to support them. The Socii cavalry anyway. And they can have a skirmisher unit as well. And then in the front, on this side, I'm going to send the main force. Break it into 3 equal parts, or maybe even, yeah, a Principe. That can be going down the right street there. It can come down the left, over here. And lastly, oh, that one's already been assigned. This one here. And these guys can go down the middle. Not as many as the other 2 streets, but they can be easily reinforced by the other 2 streets. And then we have lots of skirmishers, which I'm just going to hold back. I'll let the slingers keep firing constantly on the enemy, but I will keep the skirmishers back until they get a good angle to shoot. Okay, let's jump in, straight in. First I'll send up the distracting force to kind of get them seen and get them to send some men over behind so they don't have so many over here. Also be good to get some get some eyes on the enemy army and see where they actually are.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Oh yes, so the reinforcements aren't really anything to worry about. They're just 1 unit pretty much, so I'm not really going to pay too much attention to them. They are a chariot unit, however, so they theoretically could do quite a bit of damage, so I might send the skirmishers off to take care of them. Over here, and I can move this army up, this flank up now. Okay, there's their main force right there in the middle. Now that I know where it is, I can move ahead with the attack. these slingers up there also to thin them out a bit. Actually, I might send one from a different angle. Slightly different angle. Okay, they haven't got any defense in the back here. So I'm going to try push straight up here. Hold them. No, I'll try get them. They're coming over now to get the units at the back. So I'll just try to hold them at the back here in a bottleneck, because otherwise they can just overwhelm me too easily. I don't really want to engage them there because I don't really stand a chance at the back. Okay, the chariots, oh, they're coming in from behind already. That's not good. Yeah, the chariots have don't stand a chance when it comes to being fired upon by javelins. They get absolutely destroyed. But they managed to make a unit rout because I wasn't really paying attention to them there, and they attacked from behind. Kind of destroyed my unit there. Ah, they've reformed. Excellent. They are only broken, so they'll probably come back. I want to be prepared this time. Put up a better defense. Lost quite a few men there, which I was hoping not to. One of the slingers are firing. I need to get the other one in position to also be able to fire. Possibly in here I'll set him a little trap. If the enemy actually fall for it and go to attack the slingers, I'll have these men here. Oh, here they come again. I was hoping to be ready for that. I didn't think they'd reform so quickly. But there they did. Okay, that's the end of them. Thank God. Took out almost a half a unit of Hastati there. Okay, gotta set up the other side of the trap. I'm gonna send the Principes here to hold them. Oh no, they're coming through, yep. Okay, good. The Gairos, they're not gonna, okay, they're gonna stop where they are. That's alright. Send these guys back again to lay the trap. Triarii I'll have on the other side of here, even though they're getting fired upon as well. And these Principes can come in with the bigger shields this time. In the last siege I did, I used Triarii to go up first, even though they had smaller shields than the Principes, so they kind of got destroyed by the missile fire. So you got their javeliners, their skirmish units here. I need to be careful of them. And they've engaged. Okay, that's the trap sprung. Now I can charge in there with them. Maybe not. Maybe they're trying to set a trap for me with their skirmishers there. Engage me there and then I'm kind of screwed. Okay, let's send the Hastati from over here. And we can open fire on the flank over here. And Principes can be on the flank here again to box them in. Put the skirmishers back over. They don't need to be guarding for that chariot anymore. It's gone, well and truly. Let's try this trap again. And these slingers aren't really doing a lot of damage to them, so I'm going to have to bring them a bit closer. If you have your units quite far when they're firing missiles at the enemy, they won't actually do that much damage, and they'll be a lot less accurate, even more so accurate in this mod than in vanilla. Accuracy of pretty much all missile weapons has been significantly reduced for this mod, so it's important to try to get them relatively close, unless you're just putting a suppressing kind of fire on them. Okay, now I'm going to firing on their slingers now. I've got them on the flank as well, so that's good. Okay, they got their skirmishers firing at us as well. Oh damn. That's not what I want. Okay, they're going to have to get in there. I can't have them. Can't have the Principes getting slaughtered by skirmishers, that's for sure. Nice, getting some good kills here. Okay, they've engaged. Oh, a little lag. I'll send these Principes now. This trap's not going to happen now. I'm going to send these Principes in to attack the rear here. And just win this. I'm going to take the city conflict by conflict. Take this zone here first. Oh, they've already gone. They've already broken through the Principes, because they were fighting against skirmishers and levy spearmen, I think. So they were able to rout them pretty quickly. But now they're going to need some support, I think. So I'm just going to get these Hastati in there to support them. Slingers are over there. Slingers can be charged by these Principes. Okay. Slingers, set them up. Bring these slingers up. And of course our Triari and Principes in reserve. It's always good to have reserve units. Keep them fresh.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Okay, no, I'm not going to keep follow that. I'm not going to follow them. That's going to go badly if I just chase them down. So I'm going to come back. Hastati are engaged here with some levy spears, I think. Yep. Lugoe are the new levy spearmen that we've added. So they're not that great. They can break quite easily, as they've just done there. And it's shattered. Okay, I don't need to focus on them anymore. I'll set the Principes up in this bottleneck here. I don't want them getting flanked. The main problem for this battle is the potential to get flanked by the enemy. Okay, they're charging the cavalry in now. They've got about equal a number of cavalry as we have, so I've got to be cautious of them as well. Okay, yep, they're charging them all in. Front on for some reason. Ooh, hang on. Something's happening. They're sending their skirmishers and what is this here? Some more levy spears from behind. I've got to go take care of them, otherwise these Principes here are not going to last long. close to breaking, and they're gone. Oh well, I was too slow. I'll send the Triari around there next to take care of those cavalry, but yeah, I got slaughtered by their skirmishers. Couldn't get there fast enough to take them out. Okay, I've gotten rid of their cavalry here. I want to make them shatter though, of course. And then I'll just charge into the side of their army and engage them on multiple fronts. The Hastati here seem to be doing okay, although their morale is going down. So I kind of have to watch out for that. And I can charge them into the flank now. Excellent. Same with these Principes, attack the skirmishers before they get rid of another unit. Don't want that to happen. These Hastati are exhausted. Almost, so I don't want to use them. I'm going to come use these Triari here. And some skirmisher backup. Won't hurt. Bring that over as well. I hope I can rally. I can. Excellent. Come on, guys. Yes. But they're exhausted, so I'm going to... and they've got not many men, so I'm just going to leave them there to recover a bit. That can be my last resort units. Get these Principes behind just to support them a little bit. Ah, perfect. Get these Hastati on the flank, and then they can open fire on the flank of the enemy, and that will destroy them. So they've got their other general hanging up here, covering their rear, so I don't really want to engage them there. I think they've got a lot of missile units back here maybe. Oh no, just Levy Spear, but I think it's enough just having the army back there so that they are worried and they leave half their force there. Look at these Hastati, they can use their missile weapons as well, I think. Why not? Sling is firing, good. Yeah, those Triari are pushing up decently. Probably try to get another unit there on that flank there. They're a little bit exhausted, so I'm going to go and second wind on... Actually on the Hastati, they're going to need it more. Okay, they're all run away now here. Shattered, I hope? Yep, shattered. Shattered, that's good enough. Okay. These guys will come back and take care of that flank. And the Hastati are good now. Okay, their army's starting to break. That's pretty much it, I think. So if I can get them to mass rout. It's the idea of being on the flanks as well as missiles firing at them. I really don't like that. As well as the quick casualties and heavy casualties. Makes for a great combination in breaking an enemy. More cavalry. Now you see we haven't actually implemented a blood mod as of yet. There's a few different blood mods that, you know, if you want to If you have your favourite, you can use that rather than having to be forced, have R1 forced upon it when playing. And now we're coming into the little holdout area here, so that is the time I want to send the army in from behind. Because now there's only two fronts to really engage them on. If I have to really need to send them in to take care of both of those fronts. I'll send the skirmishers in as well. Hang on, what have these guys been okay, there was a fight over here, I didn't even notice. Oh, maybe it was the enemy running away. Unfortunately, I used most of my skirmisher ammo on those units. Okay, let the Hastati throw their missiles. And that's enough to make the enemy run. Most of them anyway. There's a little bit of lag in these siege battles. I don't think it's too bad though. I think the Hastati are going to have to be the ones to charge in next because they've got full health, whereas these Triari are pretty much exhausted. Unless I can get the general up there. Yeah, he's got second wind, great. So I'll give the Triari another boost to fatigue. And send them in to attack the rear. Not much cause to use cavalry in these battles unless you can get a really clear flank open. Because you can just charge through and then you just get all your cavalry stuck in the enemy. The last patch changed a bit of the way that the cavalry disengaged from combat, so I've also carried that over into this mod, those changes. I haven't actually updated the latest changes. I was trying to do it yesterday, but I keep getting this error. Usually I get an error, sometimes just after a patch or an update. But then it's okay a little later, so I'm going to wait another day or two and see if I can update it then, and if it still doesn't work, then I'll probably just have to send a message to the support. These guys are getting kind of smashed. I need to go on a flank where I can actually make a difference. So these guys have a lot of levies on the right flank, so that's where I'm going to send these Linen Legion. To the right flank and help out. They're still going to be stuck on the left flank though. I might even send the cavalry skirmishers up there to do some weakening of the enemy. Charge! Okay. That's enough support there. How are we going over here? Not a lot happening. Principes are just screwing around. They've all chased the enemy here with their mass grave almost. It's just can't even see the bottom of the ground hardly. It's all just bodies as they were running away. Okay, exhausted Triari aren't going to do anything, and those Hastati can come in and help out there. Okay, here we've got some room to maneuver now. They've opened up the plateau here, so we can get around and maneuver a little bit rather than just clogging up the entrance. May see if I can sneak up here and get a front to attack on this flank here. Oh, they're getting a few kills. Oh, these Principes I must have clicked somewhere. I didn't want them to come over here. Get them back over here. Okay, they've routed, and I think that'll be the end of that. We'll just get these guys here to open fire. And I'll charge them in on the flank here. Get these ones around a bit. Yeah, the Celts do have access to heavier units, but they kind of come a bit later. So that's why I want to kind of give them some time to develop their cities a bit so that they can actually start recruiting those heavier types of units. Because I don't want to be fighting armies full of the Celtic Levy spearmen. Because even here you see they have twice as many. They have the advantage of bottlenecking in a settlement, and still they kind of just get slaughtered. That's enough spears. Charge in. And these guys can charge in as well. And that's the end of that. Yep. Ended. Okay, I'm not going to go and just kill all the remaining units, because that'll just be a bit padding out the experience points for all the units. I don't really want to do that. I want to let them get experience more realistically just from actual combat rather than from just running around killing routing units kind of easily. So I'm going to end it there. Oops, wrong button. Decisive victory. Now, I need if you've got some suggestions for Latin names for Victor of or Conqueror of Italy or something, I want to rename this army that has just finally finished conquering Italy, except for, of course, the Carthaginian settlements. So yeah, feel free to make some suggestions with Latin, preferably, meaning Conquerors of Italy or whatever, something similar. And yeah, I'll go about renaming that. Okay, I'm going to occupy that and then prepare for the assault on Italy. Oh, sorry, on Iberia. Faction destroyed. Excellent. Okay, gotta get rid of... Oh no, would convert that, but got no money, so that's going to have to wait. So I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks for watching. That was a nice 20-minute siege battle. Hopefully I can get some longer battles once the enemies start getting some more armoured units. Possibly I should attack Greece. Hellas, should I say. So because they have more armoured units and get some longer battles there. Or even Massalia, though I don't really want to attack Massalia. I'd rather keep them as a trade partner. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.